Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well in this highly charged, fiery energy that we are all swimming through right now. Where do I even begin? We've got a lot of adrenaline and you can take it either way as this rush of energy, or it can be most likely bringing up a lot of the past to be seen, reconciled. We have Venus in a trine to Chiron, and that is mostly reflecting through our relationships, hidden issues of our own that have affected us deeply at a young age as far as how we relate to other people. And that will be reflected through our current relationships. And we're getting a good dose of understanding there. It's making our patterns of behavior more conscious. So when we bring the unconscious to consciousness, to the light of consciousness, we then are given the opportunity to accept what is and to work through healing and letting go of the past, and understanding ourselves at a much deeper level at the same time. We also still have Mars in a square to Uranus. This is another big, powerful punch of highly charged energy that can be very restless, and carelessness is a lot of the energy from this transit. Be mindful, it can cause accidents and outbursts, eruptions, fires, fiery, crazy weather patterns, you name it, we've got that going on. So the message there is to slow down and be mindful of this energy so we're not feeding it and participating in that. So this is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Capricorn. These are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Check with your moon sign, your rising sign, Venus, any of the other zodiacs that may be speaking to you, as we do have all 12 zodiac archetypes operating through us and in our life experiences, and the duality of each. So we're going to start off with an astrology card for you, just to get a baseline of what this reading is about for you. We're working on facing our shadows, because unless we learn to face our shadows, we will continue to see them in others as they are being reflected back to us, because the world outside of us is a direct reflection of the world, the energetic world going on internally, which a lot of it can be unconscious or subconscious, which is what most of my readings tend to dive into. So what we have for you, Capricorn, is air. This message is all about you being open-minded. This is about objectivity and learning. So you're learning something about yourself, being open-minded, learning to be open-minded. Where are we going with? Oh, we want to get a moon card. Okay. Check on the mood here. The mood of the energy for Capricorn for this message. We are also being tested, or triggered, I should say. Tested, triggered. We're being charged with triggers that will open up or bring to consciousness things that lie dormant or hidden within our subconscious. What do you need to release? Yes, Capricorn, that is what, stay open-minded to this as well. There are things that are coming up that have been operating below the surface for a very long time, maybe your entire lifetime, that are showing themselves to you now, your shadow, of what you need to release in order to move forward freely into new experiences for yourself. Okay, we actually want to go into the soul's journey for you. For Capricorn. And this is the name of the game of life on Earth School is to know thyself. How well do you really know yourself? All of yourself. Are you still fixated on what's going on outside of yourself? Are you really taking a deep dive inward? Loneliness wanted to pop out. It came back in. We have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Could be what you need to release. Resentment towards someone or many. Forgiveness is not forgiving the act of somebody else. Forgiveness is typically for yourself, to release yourself from the chains of that energy. We have adversity. Or no, I thought it was adversity. We have success. Sorry, same color as the adversity card. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I feel like you're understanding that, and to get to that unconditional love through the heart chakra, you've got to release resentment that blocks the flow of love. So forgive them, for they know not what they do, Capricorn. Check out the 7 Essene mirrors on my website, BeTheChange333.com, in the blog section. This is an amazing way to get an understanding of how our subconscious and hidden aspects are reflected to us through our relationships with others. This will really, once you embrace and understand and have an open mind to this concept, which is ancient knowledge, you will then have a whole nother perspective on life, on yourself, and how you're relating to other people. The bottom of the deck, we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So this could be about self-forgiveness, Capricorn. What I'm picking up is you're learning a lot about yourself and your journey, and it is humbling. When we are cracked open, our ego splits open, and it's just the soul self, it can be very, the ego fights tooth and nail. And eventually it's got to surrender because the energy is just too strong. You start to lose your sense of self, and that's okay. You're suddenly like, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what's going on anymore. That's okay too. Once you follow that ride deep down into the inner psyche of yourself, you eventually come out liberated and free from what had been stuck and really operating below the surface within you. That is a very humbling experience. And I remember from many times of doing this myself, and I'm sure that there will be others. It's part of the awakening journey we are always cycling through. But there's usually some big points that we hit, and it's like, oh, I've been blaming them, and it's always been me. So there's this humbling aspect of the journey. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive others. And your goal is to come to wholeness within yourself and to have unconditional love of self, of others, of life, of the earth. Release that guilt, release any negative self-talk. This will hold you back as well. And release the regrets. The past is the past. Learn from it. This air, it's all about learning. Okay, what else do we have for Capricorn? It looks like you're really purging right now, releasing, which is a beautiful thing. These cards just do not want to shuffle. We have another, let's see what that was. Ooh. From a different deck, 10 of Swords. So this is where your mental process may have been in the past as you were diving deep down. It could be revisiting you from time to time. Follow it. Ask what it is showing you. If you get curious about these things, instead of wallowing in any kind of self-pity, victim mentality, or placing blame on others, you're really going to have a breakthrough. Maybe you've already had that breakthrough. Let's see. Temperance. Temperance with forgiveness. So you are coming to a balance within yourself. Beautiful. You're working on releasing resentment and bringing yourself to a much more still point of wholeness within yourself. Balance. Balancing your emotions, being grounded, connected. 9 of Cups. Along with success. I love it. 9 of Cups is all that you desire, all that you value and cherish and love in life. The people, the experiences, all of that. And those memories are coming to support you in your journey forward. We take the good, we take the bad. You take them both, and there you have the facts of life. I'm sorry, that just came through. That used to be a song for an actual TV show that was popular when I was a kid, called The Facts of Life. But it is so true. Oh my gosh. The energy today is interesting. And the guides have such a good sense of humor. So we have Knight of Cups in reverse along with regret. So you may still be holding on to this regret, which is keeping you from being able to express your emotions and how you feel. Guilt. There may be a lot of guilt and shame involved in how you may have been treating a connection that is a divine connection, a spiritual connection that brought you great joy and happiness and love. It had you filling your cup up. What you refused or were not able to see was that this connection just opened up in you your own ability to fill yourself up with love, fulfill your own happiness and joy. It doesn't require another person. The lovers can also be coming back to wholeness within yourself, where you don't have the Jekyll and Hyde and the duality of yourself fighting each other, and recognizing maybe that there are certain behavior patterns that come out unbeknownst to you when you're engaging with other people that can really bring out a lot of the shadow. And so you're still holding on to regret. So it's showing me that you're not able to, or don't feel like you're able to express yourself yet. You're still there's still some things that are sort of torturing you in the mind here. So let go of that regret, Capricorn. You can't change the past. Learn from it. Learn from it. And although the Lover's card is here, I'm not really sensing, we'll get into it a little deeper, I'm not sensing the energy of another person here right now. This could just be you with you. Take it as it resonates. We'll see what comes through in the cards. Forgiveness. 8 of Swords in reverse. So in the past, you had really been disconnected from others, disconnected, like too much in the mind. In reverse, this is, you're coming out of that. And Neptune, as of tomorrow, the 30th of June, Neptune will be going retrograde and the fog machine will be turned off. So we're already pre-shadow Neptune retrograde. So things are becoming more clear. We're not as foggy. We're not as nebulous and dreamy and in these illusory states like this card portrays, which enables the truth to be ingested and embodied. integrated. Six of Cups in reverse. Even though you're not totally in the fog and disconnected, it seems as though Six of Cups speaks of you know, really feeling deeply for another, the love and the connection. And in reverse, it's like you're not feeling that from the other. So there is definitely another involved here. You're not feeling that energy exchange from the other, even if it's just in the imagination. It's like you can't get there right now. You do have a deep adoration and understanding for how you feel, yet telepathically or energetically, you're just not. Either there's a protector part of you that's not letting you get there, or there's just there's been a separation so strong, and it could be on purpose for you to work on yourself, work with yourself on yourself, but not feeling that connection. Not able to even go back into the good memories right now, probably because you're still holding on to regret and guilt. Okay. Judgment at the bottom, definitely going through an awakening of sorts, breaking through the chains that had you buried and asleep. Two of Cups when it comes to love, passion, compassion, empathy. Prince of Cups below that. Wow, look at the intensity in his eyes. There's Scorpio energy right there. There's a lot of fiery passion, and that's not even fire, that's emotions. There's a lot of passion. There's a deep inner knowing there that you have when it comes to a connection. Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be a lover. This could just be a very intense spiritual cosmic connection you have with somebody. Two of Pentacles. All right, so you're taking one step at a time, which is good. Understanding that along the path to enlightenment, as you take the next step, the next stone will be placed in front of you as to where to step then. Instead of controlling and just barging all in and going. So that's beautiful. There's some snakes there. There's a little bit of obstacles here and there. There's definitely, he's got water behind him, but he's more focused on the earthly plane as to what the next steps are for him on his journey. All right, we're gonna go, okay. Following some inner guidance. Maybe you have guidance outside of you as well, but always be mindful of that. You've got to trust your inner guidance and your intuition more than anything or anyone outside of you. Yes, we are given assistance and help through people, through books, through the universe, and our guides will get through to us one way or the other. Whatever avenue works. But you have to, you'll feel a resonance. You have to be in touch with your intuition to understand that. Memories of love. All right. You might still be in some deep emotions right now, Capricorn, as you're being flooded with memories and memories of love. This is energy that's working on balancing you and bringing you to the point of releasing resentment, releasing your blocks, being able to forgive, knowing that your goal is to open the heart and just flow with love. All right. So these memories are coming up to assist you. But as they do, it is very emotional. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of cups, and we've got some mental activity a little bit too. So it's important to be grounded and feel safe and secure in this part of the journey. Overall, this is part of the temptation to fall back into old mental patterns and behaviors. I feel like you are being tested and challenged. Not necessarily tested and challenged, but you're constantly being shown what pulls you out of, what disconnects you, who disconnects you, something in your environment, something around you, something that's been deeply hooked, embedded inside of you since a very young age. So be patient with this part of the journey. The waiting game. I feel like Capricorn, this is talking about don't sit around waiting for someone to come and save you or for something to come pull you out of this. This is part of the journey that is with you with spirit. We're going to get you some advice here. What are we going to pull from? All right, we're going to get a couple cards or a card from the Shamanic Healing for advice. Capricorn, if you're liking this video so far, please do me a favor and click that like button underneath the video. Thumbs up, like button below the video. Definitely helps with the algorithms, and YouTube helps get the messages circulating so other people may need to hear them as well. And it also helps with the growth of the channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate all of you who take the time to do that. I'm very grateful. And I am open again for personal reading. So if you're interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. The information is also in the description box below this video. And both the 30-minute and 1-hour readings are on sale. The prices are already marked. So take advantage of the lowered prices as I'm offering them at this time for because I know that there are a lot of people that are looking for clarity and guidance. So let's see what your advice is, Capricorn. I'm feeling a lot of tension in the neck and shoulder area. So you may be holding some tension there. Part of my psychic senses is when I'm reading energy, I feel it all. I sense it. I see it. I hear it. So yeah, some readings can get really uncomfortable depending on what energy I'm reading into, but I'm just feeling this neck stiffness and shoulder stiffness, and that's tension that you've been holding for a while. So maybe start working on releasing some of that tension for yourself as well. Past, present, future. You may be reviewing your past, working towards being present in the now so that you're not bringing any of your baggage from the past into the present and then projecting that into your future relationships, future experiences. All right, let's read it from the book. We all arrive on this earth with a plan. We all have lessons to learn. In the process of learning these lessons, most of us will encounter that we will label as bad. This labeling and duality we carry with us wherever we go is what we call our so-called baggage. When we let these labels direct our reactions to life and experiences in the present, or even project them into the future, we are working with a lower energy vibration. Funny, I think I was just saying this, wasn't I? When you are able to integrate your lessons without labels, then you are free to remain in the present experience and enjoy it for what it truly is. You can then move forward into the future without expectations or agendas and be much more open to what will be for our highest and best. Let go of labels and judgments surrounding this situation. What do you need to release, Capricorn? I think you just got the answer. That is your message for this week. I hope that this was helpful for you. I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.